Hey Barbies and Kens. Today I'm doing a first day of freshman year high school video for you guys because I know school is going to be starting for a lot of you guys. I've been out of school now, it's going to be going on 2 years. I still remember how it felt being a freshman, how awkward it was. So I thought I'd make this video for you guys. My best friend Jenna, as you guys know, who lives in Florida, she was supposed to go to high school with me, but because of moving and everything to Florida, she wasn't able to. So it was just kind of me on my first day and my friend that I had from middle school, which that was kind of like our first time talking and just catching up, and it was nice because I did have her, but I remembered one thing she did say to me. I was sitting in the seat next to her and she was holding my hand and she was like, once you walk through those doors, everything changes. You change, you're not the same person you were, and that scared me. Going in, I was kind of like emo-ish goth, and slowly going out when I left, I still was, and that's the part that does make me happy. It didn't change me all the way. I remember just a lot of people were like running around in this gymnasium and hugging each other, and they're like, oh, I haven't seen you forever, blah, blah, blah. And all the freshmen just sat in bleachers like looking at each other like, alright, so this is our class, we're gonna be stuck together, okay, like and I just sat there and I was like, please let me make friends. You see how that turned out. We're all sitting there like squished together in these fucking bleachers and everyone's being friendly and shit and friends. And then they started calling homerooms and we got schedules. I saw it was 6-period lunch and went to our homeroom, sat down. There was one girl that I talked to in my homeroom and she actually had cancer. Her name was Kim. She was such a sweet girl. Actually that October she ended up passing away. So it was kind of like, and she was really popular too, but she was such a sweetheart, and it's like the one girl who I actually was friends with kind of left, so it was like, okay, well that blows. In the beginning I did kind of start talking to popular people, like they came to me, I guess, to kind of like check me out, and clearly I wasn't fit for the material because I'm not a complete fucking bitch. I'm gonna put it that way. These girls were bitches, they were mean, they were nasty at other people, and as you guys know, I'm not like that at all, and I couldn't be that way. So I didn't fit up to the Queen Bee standards and got shot out of the group. That's just insight of what happened after that. When I did meet these girls my first day, it didn't last the nicer girls that I thought they were. I remember sitting in class and I was just like, oh my god, I need to make a friend, and I'm like looking around and I'm like just randomly talking to people, oh, what lunch do you have, what lunch do you have? That's all I hear going around. So nobody didn't have to sit by themselves, and I had 6th. And I knew this one kid, he was in a lot of my classes, like 4 of them. I think we kind of talked a little bit. And I remember I sat down at this one table, and I can't remember who was there, but I know this one kid was there, and he sat down too with me, and we were bullshitting and everything, and eventually that went away. I ended up sitting kind of with, like, let's say in a bad way, but the reject table. So I just would sit there at lunch. He got moved up to being popular, and I kind of just was stuck there. I had my friend from middle school, my freshman year, and I did meet some friends my freshman year, but after freshman year they were gone. My sophomore year, I made other new friends. So if you guys were freshmen last year, you're gonna be sophomore. Hopefully you're friends with the friends you made freshman year, but a lot of them you won't be. I've noticed that, and to this day, the people I was with freshman year, I'm not really even friends with anymore. Kind of sucks. I'm trying to remember, do I even talk to anybody from high school? I want to say no, oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I do. I mean, some people sometimes on Facebook, but I don't really talk to anybody. I made all new friends out of there, which is better than nothing. I'm trying to think of other little odds and ends from high school. Freshman year, first day. Books are heavy. Books are extremely fucking heavy. And it's really tough. You don't know what the hell you should be carrying around with you. When your classes are, that's a big mix-up. Looking for the rooms is another big mix-up. Everybody has their paper out looking, like which room. I never would ask anybody because they would lie to you and be like, oh, we had 3 floors. Oh, it's downstairs, lower bottom. It would be upstairs. So that was a big thing. Lockers, I carried a lot of my books around with me because I couldn't get my code, and eventually when I got it, the locker started getting used. After a month, I was kind of like, this is what I have to bring for this class, and this is when this class is. It came a little bit more difficult to me because of my short-term memory loss, but I got it eventually. And let's see, is there anything else? If you do sports, that's a good way to meet people. I didn't do sports. My high school was 40 minutes away from me, so sports, none of that shit. I wasn't, how do I put this? There's other people who lived farther away like I did, but I, myself, wasn't going to put my parents out to spend that gas money and all that stuff because I went to a private school, so it was already kind of pricey, but I wasn't going to put them out to do gas money on top of it and funds that it is to do sports or whatever you do just because I wanted to stay after school for like 2 extra hours and then have to drive 40 minutes to get me, and then no, didn't happen. Didn't let it happen. If I lived closer, if my school was closer, I probably would have, but I wasn't going to do it to my parents. Freshman year. It's such a blur still. Oh my god. I think I might have pictures. I wonder if I have pictures from my freshman year. Do you want me to put them at the end of the video? I'm going to dig some up and I'll put them at the end of the video for you can see how stupid I looked. But, yeah. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, anything, put them down below. My Twitter is sunset50100, same as my Instagram. Hope this was somehow helpful and everything. Like I said, I came out a different person, but not altogether. Kind of, I think it made me stronger. I think I came out a different person as in like stronger. Like I didn't give in to how everybody else was, so if that makes any sense. Anyways, let me know how your first day of freshman year was, and talk to you guys soon.